welcome back to the Space Age. In today's video, we have a message for you if you are drawn to this reading. We are going to start right away. So, the first card that we have here is Charity, Generosity. So, this is a major arcana card in this Nordic tarot deck. The sense I get from this card is something that was already in the air today, which is giving back, serving humanity. That's definitely a theme. It should be every day, but it's something that came up today. And I feel like it's coming up for you guys in this moment because you will do better serving others right now than simply serving yourself, because serving the world does serve you. Not really inadvertently either. It's something that we all need to do. And this does not by any means mean serving people who are, perhaps you live with toxic people, or you have all these toxic people around. It has nothing to do with that. It's talking about your work in the world, your purpose, the thing that you're here to do. And don't think of it as like this one singular thing that you need to do in the world. This is more of like this is more about the things that you'll be drawn to. I've been thinking a lot lately about Steve Jobs, and I don't know much about him, but I've caught a few glimpses into his story, and it's interesting to me, and this might be interesting to you too, that he was a calligrapher. He went to school to become a calligrapher, and he was making fonts, and somehow this man ended up founding one of the greatest tech companies in the entire world, right? And I was just thinking about how random it is that this person went into calligraphy, and then before they passed from this world, they created a tech giant, and then they became very, worldwide famous for that. I don't imagine that he was aware of what, maybe he was, but I feel like this was something that was, it wasn't something that came out of nowhere. It seems like it's more of an inspired thing, That's just a little factoid I know about his story anyway, but that's what I mean when I say that you might be here for more than one thing. So don't think of yourself as limited to one thing when I say this. The charity thing is really talking about how you have this thing that you're doing, whatever it is. It could be social work, it could be art, it could be entrepreneurship, it could be some kind of online business, whatever you're feeling like drawn to in your life. And it might be multiple things, it might be multiple things, but whatever you're feeling drawn to, if you feel like you're not motivated, if you feel like you're lacking motivation for that thing, it might be that your heart is in the wrong place for it, right? And it's weird because I actually see a heart in this somehow, like an anatomical heart shape. Yeah, something about this, it feels like a heart shape. And I feel like this isn't saying that your heart is impure or something like that. It's saying that maybe if you're feeling demotivated from something, the point is you're not supposed to be doing it for you, but for the world, Your purpose is so much bigger, right? Like a queen or a king or an empress or an emperor or a god or a goddess. What do? They serve the people, right? And you're a high-level being. You have a generous heart. You're meant to give to the world your gift, right? You have a very strong purpose here on this earth. Ooh, we have the Five of Pentacles. Emotional withdrawal. Okay. So there might be something going on emotionally with you that's holding you back. And it's something that you might need to address because it's physically presenting itself to you, right? Your emotions are very much tied to your body. So this is something that you're going to have to think about, deconstruct. What is the solution to this, Spirit? What is the solution to this? What brings this peace, right? What lightens this heart? Okay, this I feel like it was hopping out. We have the Queen of Wands, passion. Yeah, this is about directing your focus towards what makes you feel passionate. Forgive yourself is what I'm hearing. If there's something that you need, to feel forgiveness for. But that's just a random little message here. But I'm seeing that there are these two rabbits here. And we have that Easter energy. I don't even know anything really. I don't know anything, but I'm not someone who's I don't really know much about Easter, I would say, because I never really had it as a part of my life, I guess. But I do feel like the bunnies have been popping up around the spring equinox time, and so it makes me think of this time where there's like that bunny. We have this bunny spirit here, and then we have this passion, which is telling me like follow your white rabbit, because we have emotional withdrawal here. You might be feeling very emotionally withdrawn from the work that you do, from what makes you money, right? The things that might make you financially stable, or maybe it's making you financially unstable. You can experience both. Like when you feel like your emotions are out of balance, like you can either be feeling like your finances are stable for the wrong reasons or unstable for the wrong reasons, right? So it's about following your passion. Follow the white rabbit. Go down that rabbit hole, your own personal rabbit hole, and find yourself in a garden, right? This Queen of Wands here is about, do you see how she's closing her eyes? It's about not being led by your mind, but being led by your heart. Okay? So be led by your heart. Allow your heart to take you where you need to go. Lighten your heart. I'm seeing like there's a need for like lightening your heart, for your heart to be as light as a feather. We have justice, right? Take the time to review the details carefully. You'll win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. All right. So whatever battle is going on, you're going to win, right? And we have like, finances here, but we have this 8 here for justice. And the 8 here is showing me that you're going to be, in your finances, it's not just limited to finances, but your finances will be successful in the end. Whatever you do, like you're going to find this success. This is like a guarantee. So be precise in what you're doing. The way you're precise in this way going forward is by closing your eyes and allowing your heart to lead you. And the best way to do that is to remember that it's not just all about you. Not to assume that it would be all about you or that you would think that way, but it's more like if you direct your focus and your heart and your intent on like serving the people, right? Or like giving back to the world, it essentially makes you that queen, It has nothing to do with gender, by the way. It's just an energy, right? That represents something. So yeah, we have the 7 of Autumn. I'm going to read the description. Have patience, don't worry, take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time or money. Okay, so I feel like some of you guys might not have been as patient for something to blossom. And usually when there's a lack of patience, there might just be, like I said, devotion to the wrong set of energies within yourself, right? Which can bring like a lack of peace, and it can demotivate you. Sometimes when it might not be you directing your attention on yourself or whatever. It could just be like feeling like you're not motivated because it's not directing to the right thing, right? Or just it feels like you might be a little off target, right? But know that everything is going to be settling itself. We have the 3 of Summer. So you have news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, friends you cherish. This is like the 3 of Cups in the traditional tarot. This is showing me that you guys will be celebrating very, very soon the rewards, because I'm seeing that spiritually you're already on this path of like focusing on others, and I feel like this has to do with the otherness, like you inviting more energies of like love, abundance, friendship, collaboration, because like the less you focus on just yourself, the more you feel connected to the rest of the world. So I feel like doing yoga is actually a really great exercise for you guys right now, because not as an exercise, but like as in creating a union between you and the rest of the world, you and the environment, the people, the universe, the cosmos, right? Because yoga is union, right? It's a way for you to form union. It's not about getting all into all the crazy poses and, doing the most. It's actually about you becoming unified, right? So let's go. Okay. Resilience. Yeah, you guys have to stand strong with what you're doing, because what you're doing is going to be so impactful to the world. Yeah, and also you guys need to let something go. I'm seeing with this waning gibbous moon, there's something that you need to let go, something that's burdening you. Remember when I said forgive yourself? I don't know if that's for all of you. It might be a very specific message for just a select few of you. So if that's not for you and you don't need to forgive yourself of anything, then feel free to ignore that. But this might be about forgiving yourself. This might be about letting go of like guilt. Maybe you feel like guilty about like, saying no to something. It could be that. But there's something that you need to let go of, and you're probably already aware of what it is. And we have balance, right? This is about understanding the cycles of time. We all go through phases. And I believe your time is now, or it's very soon coming, right? But this is like showing me that you guys are going to be going through some changes to create that balance. But these are not like, change is a condition of life. So I feel like that's just like a standard thing. The only constant we have is change, right? That's kind of the nature of reality. We're always in flux. We're always shifting. We're always moving. I'm going to get some of these fairy cards out. Just get some closing messages here for you guys. Just a few. Let's see. Yeah, let's see what this fairy oracle deck, what messages will come through here. I feel like with emotional withdrawal here, part of you needs to detach from whatever it is that is on your back. You need to detach from that somehow. Healing, healed, healer. Healing energy surrounds you in this situation. Know that if you feel like you're under attack, you're being divinely protected right now. Right? You have a guardian angel protecting you. It's about here and now. You are the recipient of healing, and you are healed, and you are also a healer. Sometimes the best way to heal is to heal others, and I think that's the condition of, that's the human condition. That's how it's supposed to be. We're supposed to be like helping each other. That's the natural state of order, I believe, right? Where it's like we're just helping each other. We all serve like this function, this purpose, where each of us, we have this natural inclination, this natural alignment. We have like these things these soul urges, right? These inspirations. And the thing is, a lot of people aren't conscious, and there's a lot of blind leading the blind. So that doesn't mean that you have to be in that situation. You are a conscious being, right? And you have this ability to choose for yourself, right? And it's all about falling into alignment. Don't let anything hold you back anymore. And if something's holding you back, know that there are forces working with you to bring you forward so that you can bring your light to other people. Make the priority of your work, your life's work, whatever it is that you're doing. And life isn't all about work. It's just that we all are like this machine working together, right? Make sure your focus is about like elevating the world, right? It shouldn't be about making money. I mean, that's a natural part of life. We see here with the justice, the scales are balancing for you to have this 8 energy, which is, abundance, right? But it's like, that's a residual effect of everything that you are naturally doing freely. That's what creates that lightness of heart, feeling like life is worthwhile, because you could honestly care less. And if you watched a recent video of mine, I think it was the last one, about from the bat spirit. I watched The Dark Knight, if you guys are wondering, because in the last video I mentioned how I watched Batman Begins, the Christopher Nolan one with Christian Bale. I haven't seen the new one yet, but last night I watched The Dark Knight, and I don't know why the Joker is so intriguing. Like, he's like out here like killing people and like he's all kinds of chaos, but I like totally lost my train of thought. What was I saying? I don't know why I lost my train of thought there. Perhaps it was for a reason. Let me try to get it back. All right. Anyway, goodbye to the old, hello to the new. You've finished one part of your life, and now a new, even better part is beginning. Ain't that the truth? This is definitely a new cycle for you, because I feel like you're taking on a new perspective in life. That's why it feels like there's always these changes going on, because there are. When you're living the life that you do, maybe this isn't for all of you, but changes happen all the time. Transformations are constantly undergoing. Like I said, the only constant is change, and that's what I feel like the spirit world is trying to tell you. Like, you're being led to this knowing. It's not about fighting it, it's about embracing what is, and knowing that getting better is a natural state of being. Improving oneself, becoming like your highest self, is something that you can just occupy, right? And then we have dietary change, okay? Improve your diet and and your life will also improve. Okay, so some of you guys, man, is this message coming up? I mean, it's always coming up, but like, I feel like this is so important. Everyone's diet is specific to them. And sometimes you need to explore like different things along the way. It can take like a long time sometimes to explore different diets that work for you, especially if you're drawn to this message here. Some of you guys might be on the road to discovering that you want to change some of your diets, or maybe right now you're just not feeling your best because of, and you maybe didn't know why, but maybe this has to do with your diet. Maybe certain things aren't working like they used to. Maybe you're not eating enough food. Maybe you're having too much. Maybe you're eating too much of the wrong thing, or not having the thing that you need. Maybe there's just something you need to add. Maybe, consult your body. Your body never lies to you. You'll feel it, right? Maybe you should be feeling energy, right? You should have energy. If you don't feel energy throughout the day, well, what's going on, right? And diet can be so much more than just food. It could be your environment, what your eyes are feasting on. Are you watching too much social media, the wrong TV? Are you feeding your ears the wrong sort of messages? So maybe just considering how this is making you feel overall in life and in your journey is important. So let's lastly get some messages from these angel cards, and that will be the closer. Let's see if there's any confirmations or additional messages that want to be brought to you at this moment. We have choose a new direction. Alrighty. So some of you guys it seems like you guys might be redirected right now, because it seems like maybe there's something in your life that doesn't feel quite right. Like maybe you feel like you're in an occupation, like I said before, like maybe you're in an occupation, something that brings you currency, right? That you're just not feeling like is right for you, and your heart doesn't feel, and your heart not being in the right place might have to do with just feeling like, oh, maybe I'm not meant to be doing, maybe I don't want to be a liberal arts person. Maybe I actually do want to go into tech. I feel like a lot of times people are saying like they kind of reverse it, where they think like, oh, like maybe I'm supposed to be an artist. Well, maybe like it could be the opposite. Maybe you don't feel like you should be an artist or something. Though we all kind of like remain artists if we are artists. But like maybe you're feeling like going in a different direction, and it's not even like, maybe it's tech or something, or business. You never know. So whatever, don't judge anything. Don't think like, oh, in order for me to be in my truth, I must be doing like some specific thing. It could be art. Maybe you really do need to become a musician or a painter or sculptor. But, to each their own. Every single person has something that makes them feel good, right? So we have a resounding yes here, right? So if you've had a question, there's this resounding yes with an exclamation point. I'm seeing yes to a bright future. This is just like a positive affirmation from the universe that yes, it's like, I don't know what specifically, but it's just saying like yes. And I feel like that's just an auspicious sign for you guys today. We have no need to worry under the deck. One last message, angels. Let's see what else. Just feel like there's something else that lastly needs to be said. Yeah, remember the healing is here now. And we also have, I want to mention healing, healer, healed. And we have dietary change, and then goodbye to the old, hello to the new. It feels like, and this emotional withdrawal here, it feels like there's just like an emotional rerouting for you guys, where everything just improves. Everything in all areas of life. I feel like this is in all areas of life, because you know what? When you really heal your health, healing your health is the most important thing. Your health really is your wealth. And you honestly, that's just the God honest truth. Your health is your wealth. When you have your health on point, when you're, eating well, it causes you to sleep well. It causes you to have more energy, which makes you feel like doing things, and everything just gets better. Be assertive, right? Take charge of your destiny. Be assertive. Be strong. Take off that, I see like a masquerade mask here. Take off whatever mask you've been wearing and be your true self, right? Be your true self. If you feel like you're emotionally withdrawn from your world, if you feel like you're just no longer feeling up for anything, if you feel like things are just bogging you down, consider just an entire reset. This is about resetting, goodbye to the new, the old, hello to the new, right? This is a reset. This is a call for a reset. This is a now reset. Okay, this isn't tomorrow morning or January 1st. Forget that. Right now. This is a right now message. Okay, this is a call to action right now. Immediately, just do that thing that causes things to change and circuit. This is about taking action right now. Right? This is about taking that action right now. I feel like yoga would be a great thing for you guys, considering what things work for making you feel good and what you're consuming, all of it, because this is all happening fast for you. I just feel like a lot of you guys might be going through emotional pain, maybe not feeling good in your body, right? And don't forget, I'm just seeing the 3 of Summer. There's a lot of good things coming for you guys right now. You're being restored to balance. Everything's getting better with your health, right? Which is your wealth. I'm just seeing health and wealth being so much more in balance. And you finding yourself, who you truly are, removing that mask, and everything's just getting better by you walking in your authenticity. So you guys are already on this path. This is what's going for you guys. And wow, I'm very happy for you guys. And remember, just think about how much you are important to the world. You really are. There's something that you're meant to do, and it is your moral obligation to treat yourself well, to treat your body well so that you can do well for the world, right? That's what you really should think about, right? And you have all of this support from the divine realms, okay? So that is the message I have for you this evening. It is evening for me, and if you're catching this in the evening when this is posted, hello there. Or whenever you're catching this, hello there. But if you're a part of the midnight crew, because lately I've been posting at midnight, so if you're part of this, night owl crew, it's just a weird pocket of time, but hello there and good night. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.